Shit, we live?
Yeah, I believe so, man.
You're sparking up, bro. I don't know what you was doing.
It's a Blow Smoke podcast, right? Everybody that's tuned in know what we be doing, man. They probably doing the same thing right now. They say, as soon as I press play, I need to go ahead and do it. What's poppin', y'all, man? It's your boy, JG.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
Diving in to season 9, episode 2. Man.
First even number of the new year, G.
It's the first time they get to see me and you in season 9. Like, they like, I don't want to see this shit.
Live and direct, bro. You already know they love our episodes as well. They love what we got over here preaching to them, even though it ain't preaching. It's just a conversation. You already know. It's just, if you can relate, you can relate. If you can't, it's okay. But hey, we still gonna speak our shit and what we got going on in our lives.
I thought you was about to come up here and freestyle.
I know. I thought about it for a second. I was like, I'm gonna take it easy right now. I gotta let the wine kick in before we do all that.
But shout out to y'all, man. Really, everybody that is actively subscribed, everybody who is actively looking on our social medias, who is a follower. We want to say thank y'all, man. Season 9, we got a lot of stuff cooked up. We got a lot of stuff cooked up for 2022 in general. But y'all, please, you know what I'm saying? Hop on. What we used to say back in the day? Choo, choo.
You better hop on the train, because we about to take off. Choo.
Let them know.
You feel me? We all aboard.
That's a fact.
But he mentioned the ones that are already here. For the new ones that are tuning in, man, make sure y'all go follow, like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell in the top right corner to be notified every time that we drop. Like you said, we got some shit cooking up, man. Y'all don't want to miss this shit up, man. This is going to be tight. Make sure y'all join in. Comment below what y'all thinking, if y'all liking it, if y'all not liking it. Like we said before, bro, we want to engage with y'all just like you engage with us. But you guys aren't really engaging with us. We need to hear how you're feeling. Even if you don't like it, I want to see all the hate. I want to see all the shit that we got to work on, bro. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, bro.
Talk, go ahead.
You feel me? I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, the wine hasn't started flowing yet. Wait till the wine does start flowing, then we can really start talking our shit.
Yes, sirskis.
Speaking of wine, G, you want to let them know what we drinking on today? You want to start this off?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we always do. We speak about what we speak. I mean, drinking on.
You got a little joint in your hand. I can start with this one.
That's my dog.
I got the La Pincoya. La Pincoya.
It's a Mexican bottle of wine?
It's from Chile.
Oh, it's
imported from Chile, from Chagua Valley. Okay, let's try to do this. I'm just trying to act like I am some type of Spanish, right? Let me see.
Please do.
Chagua Valley. That's not Spanish at all. That was terrible.
He tried, though.
I missed it.
He tried, though. They like, what is this man over here doing? Puerto Rican who?
This is a 2018 red blend straight from Chile. 14%. That's a high red blend. I'm not going to lie. Stunning blend of 60% of Cab, 20% Syrah, and 20% Carmen Eddy.
Carmen Eddy.
That's a part, I guess. I haven't tried that blend of wine.
It's called Carmen Eddy.
It's 20% of Carmen Eddy. Not Eddie, like Eddie.
Oh my God! Hey, y'all
know what I'm talking about?
Y'all pick it up with Jay Jonah, man. What's the name of the bottle? One more time.
La Pincoya.
Showing,
I mean, I feel like off of what you got, bro. Talk about what you got, because I feel like this gonna be pretty smooth compared to what the fuck we was drinking on right now, bro.
Hey, man, you got me fucked up right now, bro. Hold on. Don't be talking about my wine, bro. I come over here and try to take care of the homies, man.
He got that on the corner of I'm never going again.
I got it on the corner, but it wasn't out. I got it on the corner aisle. I didn't get it on the corner.
There you go.
Hey, shout out to I got the Bogle Vineyard. I had one of these at a point in time on the podcast. I don't know what season it was, but I had a Bogle Vineyard bottle at one point in time, and it was cool. I think it was probably like a Cab or something like that. But this one is an old vine Zinfandel, and it's kind of boring to me, kind of bland. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, what made you want to go buy a bottle that looks like that? It's like there's no, you feel me? There's no pop out. You remember
the price?
The price? What the price say?
The price.
What the price say?
You know what I'm saying? You saying a little young entrepreneur like me. You know what I'm saying? You got to make your dollar stretch. When you see a bottle that costs $8.98, woo!
$8.98.
Let me grab in this $8.98 and see what this $8.98 do like at Safeway on Pacific Avenue in Stockton, California. Check them out, the Bogle Vineyard, $8.98. If you want to taste it, go ahead and grab it.
I tell you what, guys, every sip that I've taken, I've had a stank face every single time. I thought it was just like it was too strong. It was bitter, but now I know it was a little of both because that shit was made from dirt cheap wines. The we used to the last of the barrels and shit.
Call it what you want, but it sounds to me with that description, all you doing is smelling your upper lip, Jonah. That's all it sounds like to me. Because this bogle is hitting smooth. No, I'm capping with y'all. It's $8.98. It was just something to try out. It ain't nothing I'm gonna go buy.
Like I said, stank face every time. But before we get into the weed or what we're smoking on, I want to mention you said about speaking on my upper lip. Do you remember the first time someone told you that?
That type of thing.
That slogan.
I was young. Like, bro, you know, little kid.
Let me tell you, bro. My aunt at the time, she's still my aunt, but we're going, and I'm like, bro, something stinks. We're in her car. And then, so, you know, she kind of took it personal as, like, already. I'm looking back at it. I'm a kid. I don't know. I'm just like, something stinks. I'm just like, no filter. And she hits me with it's probably your upper lip. First time hearing that one, bro, I'm like this the whole time. Like, really trying, bro. I'm like, is it? Like, is it me, bro? Am I tripping? And then, like, I swear from that day on, I always use that motherfucker. Like, it's your upper lip. That stink.
So what you think? She farted?
Nah.
You smelled something.
It was something, but I don't know what it was.
What was it, though?
At the time, I couldn't recall.
Describe the smell.
Wait, but it's nothing like this black slush smell.
Good segue. Good segue.
This black slush by 7 Leaves.
Shout out 7 Leaves.
23.67%. Ooh, not
7 Leaves
lie.
is no joke, y'all. No, real life, y'all go check them out. 7 Leaves, you know what I'm saying? .ca or _CA. Y'all go check them out. I mean, yeah, this _CA. 7 Leaves _CA, man. When I say they got these exotic packs that y'all don't know exact to know about, oh my God, bro.
Yours says underscore, mine says dot.
See? Hey, check them both out.
Go follow both them profiles for sure.
Jonah got he said, I got the Jupiter pack. We'll talk about it later. I just want to say.
You got the Jupiter pack? I got the black slush, bro. That's it. And I was a little excited because blue slush is one of their top, like, 7 Leaves for their blue slush. Like, that's what the majority of people love to get. And it's fire. I love blue slush. Every time that I get the blue slush to go crazy. I was expecting this black slush to be of same level, if not higher, superior, right?
I'm with you.
Cracked it open, and it didn't get much of a punch. Like I wanted to punch me. I wanted it to wind up. As soon as I cracked the bag open, yompers. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really get that. One thing that kind of threw me off already before it is that I seen it was packaged 9/28/21, which is a couple months old. You know what I mean? It's been in the bag for a while, so that probably could be the reasoning to why it wasn't big of a punch, right? I said for the ones that are shopping at local cannabis clubs and local dispensaries or whatever it may be, make sure you check the labels. Make sure you guys are getting new packaged marijuana and cannabis, because it could be sitting for a year and you smoke it and you're thinking it's the brand. No, it's only because that brand, that package has been sitting for a fucking year. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys are buying fresh weed, fresh packaged marijuana when you guys go into these dispensaries and your cannabis clubs, man. I'm serious.
Or anything close to date.
Right.
You know
but I haven't smoked it. 23.67 THC percentage, so we're going to see what it tastes like, and I'm here in a little bit.
Say that. You said that's a black slush?
Black slush.
Damn. Yeah. This what is it? The Jupiter pack.
Jupiter Jack. But
Jupiter Jack. Oh, the Jupiter Jack.
So that explains it. Hearing you say that, because I did get a little more of a sativa like tangy smell from that package. G, how's it tasting?
Exactly what you just said. No cap. You feel me? Like it's. Don't get me wrong, y'all. When y'all get this, it's frosty as hell. You know what I'm saying? It got all them, cannabinoids with the orange hairs. It got all that. Like, literally, like, it's fucking fire. Don't get me wrong. But for me, I like anytime I go to any type of cannabis, whether I'm in Oregon, whether I'm in Washington, whether I'm in California, wherever it is, I just see something that tastes or smell like some cookie. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. It's always
you're an indica hybrid, yeah.
I'm indica hybrid base. You feel me? Not sativa hybrid. But for me, I still like to get high. I do like a different taste.
It's different, I'm sure, right? I'm sure you're a little more uppity right now. And be like, hey, yeah, I'm feeling up for this podcast. I'm gonna be able to last.
No cap. I'm looking at the bottom of this shit too. It's like, damn, bro. Like, you know when they have all those little THC little molecules, bro, and the bottom of this bag.
Keef.
Are the keef molecules? That's what they call it.
Well, the keef is the stuff that falls out off of the nug is what I'm assuming you're talking about, right?
That's what all this is. These little sugars that look like sugar down here.
Yep,
this is keef.
Keef.
So I got a bag also filled with keef when you buy the Jupiter Jack. I ain't gonna cap. You feel me? So 7 Leaves, they've been taking care of us. You feel me? Throughout the beginning of this season, but each one has their own distinguished type of smoke, which is good because kind of that's what we're gonna be doing.
They all been looking great so far. I mean, we're only 2 episodes in, but we've smoked. You feel me?
Sticky fingers too.
Sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers too. That's one thing I gotta be, realize. Like if you got your weed right now, and you ain't had sticky fingers in a minute, and you know what I'm saying, when you got that sticky finger, I mean, you know that's the quality of that weed. You get these ones over here, bro. Trust and believe. When you break this shit down, you will be receiving sticky fingers. Yeah, this is the weed kicking in. Cause I'm just ramming like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's that high energy.
You know.
That's that Jupiter Jack over there with that high energy.
I say JJ Pack, hey.
But talking on that, like, just reminded me of some basketball. Basketball's going on. Basketball's going crazy. Shout out Klay Thompson. It was last week, one of these weeks that, bro, we over here came back. Finally, after fucking how many years he was gone, that shit was fucking lit. Did you see his game back?
Who?
Klay Thompson.
No.
You didn't see the game back, bro? That shit was crazy. I didn't get to see it live, but I saw the highlights, bro. Shout out Klay Thompson for making the ultimate comeback to the Warriors, over here dunking on everybody on his first game back. You feel me? Bro, he tore his knee and his Achilles.
He was dunking?
Yeah, he dunked on somebody, bro. It was lit. It was a big impact to being back. But what I was getting to is I saw right before I came in here that Kyrie might be able to findangle his way into playing home games. You know how he's a part-time player right now?
Yeah.
So I guess there's with the mayor of New York, that there's a way to findangle to where now the Nets only have to pay a small fine for him to join the home games now. How do you feel about that?
Now, say that one more time for people that really just don't know and me speaking on it right now. Can you just explain that one more time?
Kyrie Irving was on strike for getting the COVID-19 test.
Yes, sir.
Or the vaccine, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, it was to the point where he wasn't going to play the whole season, but they were able to get him to play away games, part-time player.
Okay.
Because he's not in the state of New York and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
Now, recently, news came about that there might be a loophole in the system to where all the Nets have to do is pay a small fine of one, like I think it was 5 strikes. First 4 strikes are $1,000. 5th strike was a $5,000 or something like that.
Okay.
Small fine in the NBA's eyes, right?
Right.
For him to be able to play home games as well. And how do you feel about that though, bro? Because I could tell you right now, I think about it and it's like all the time that was wasted and all the shenanigans that went around that situation of him not being able to play and now they're saying all they have to do is pay a couple $1,000s here and there for him to be able to enjoy himself and do his job well, I guess you could say.
Now that I got to get more clarification on because it doesn't make sense on how the NBA team that didn't want him to play has to pay in order for him to play.
I don't think the NBA team... Is that true that the Nets didn't want him to play?
Yeah, because he didn't do the COVID protocol. You feel me? He didn't.
I think that was the league that didn't. I don't say the Nets didn't. The league didn't want him to play.
So then what you are saying is that the Nets are going to allow him to play, but because of what's going on, that's going to be they have to pay for him to play, and basically, the Nets are going to be the one to pay that.
Yeah. So the Nets now going forward, the Nets will pay a small fee, like.
So I seen it, and it went up to like 5 games. What happens on game 6?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's 5,000 from here on out. I was confused as well. I had to really look into it to figure it out. Like, wait, it's 5 strikes. What happens after the 5th strike? I'm assuming it's 5,000 after 5 games, every game. So that does add up to a lot of money. Now that you say that.
Yeah, I mean it's just money that they don't need to necessarily spend, but I don't. So, but then look at it like this. Like that's only the protocol right now. I think that's just for New York, that's what point I was getting to is like, bro, imagine all these players that were asked all these questions about the vaccine. Are you getting it? When are you getting it? Are you gonna play this year because of if you get it? You imagine everybody that went through that to now all of a sudden being able to say, hey, my team can pay a fee so that I can surpass getting it and all this shit now. Imagine all the people that got it went against their morals because they had to sacrifice for their job. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not to say, and I give it up to Kyrie because he held his own, held it down to where now he's able to play at home and still not get the vaccine. But it's just like, geez Louise. That's a lot of people to sacrifice. You feel me?
I mean, for me personally, I mean, at least somebody's making a step forward in some type of direction. Because at the end of the day, like, I still, if you look at individuals, it's a matter of the sport. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers faked his whole COVID protocol for him to be able to play. And there's other individuals that did that same type of thing. Right. But then look at him right now being Super Bowl potential, you know, finna be low-key the face of the NFL for the year. And then he still has that background that went on within this year. And nobody's bringing that up.
But I respect Aaron Rodgers for the fact that ever since that happened, he's been so straight up with everything. Like, everything's on the table type of deal.
That's here nor there. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying Chris Brown, when he did his wrong, he didn't neglect, and he didn't sit here and say, you know what I'm saying? He owned up and he went to platforms, okay, I'm tired of talking about it, you know, things like that. Like, he owned up to it also. But that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make what he did right. When you still face friend, you still doing active. You know what I'm saying? What you did at that individual time, that was wrong. Mm-hmm. Moving forward, everything right. That, you know, yeah, it might not be disrespectful what you did moving forward, but what you did at that moment time, it was wrong, bro. And that's what I'm saying about the Kyrie thing. Everybody wants to look at Kyrie, but then I look at like Aaron Rodgers, who's really like a key player of the NFL. And then at the end of the day,
Packers aren't paying a fee.
No, he's not there paying a fee. He ain't lost no endorsements. He ain't went through no type of backlash.
Yeah, you see him on every commercial,
State
Farm, all that shit.
Yeah, but then like Kyrie just did it without having to lie. He just went about it, and I just, you know, what you're saying right now about the Brooklyn Nets trying, if that was the case, if it's 1,000 here, 2,500, and at that fifth one it's 5,000 or 10,000, whatever it is, and moving forward, that's what it is moving forward for each home game.
You think they're asking Kyrie to go pay for it for himself?
No, but it's maybe they're also doing what Kaepernick wanted back then. Remember, Kaepernick wanted the team to back him up. Maybe they're doing that. But at the end of the day, like you said, that's going to get to a point where nobody wants to just be giving away $5,000 to $10,000 just to be able to see somebody. You know what I'm saying? They love the story. They love the product. They love the individual, things like that. But like nobody just wants to keep giving away that type of money. But it is an example. It's like, okay, as a whole, for us as Brooklyn Nets, we don't like what is going on. We don't like how we are that state that requires a COVID protocol vaccine card if you want to be able to, you know, we don't, you know what I'm saying? So that one company, which is the, you know, NBA of the Brooklyn Nets, they went ahead and they did that. It's just, you know, everybody, they make examples out of everything, you know what I'm saying? Negative and positive, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me personally, I like what they're doing with it, but it's like, what's going to come out of it, like at the end of the day, because there's going to be other people in other areas that's going to feel like Kyrie does, and they might want to act out take the route that take the route that he also took, and it might not work out in their favor. You know what I'm saying? They might not get the support. So it's just like, you know, I just want them, Brooklyn Nets or people like that, if you're going to, you know, support it, it's still, yeah, one step at a time, one individual at a time, one process at a time, of course, but at the end of the day, there's still going to be a lot of people that feel like they're entitled to that also, and that's not going to happen.
Well, just how much laws change as well, because like that loophole came from the mayor of New York passing something for the vaccine thing. So you know what I mean? So it's how quick these laws are changing to where, hey, what's right now might not be right later as well. You know what I mean? That's true.
That's not, so actually that brings me to one of my notes, actually, just to think about, bruh, because remember like which one do I want to talk about? Because both of these actually are talking about recent ones. Bruh, yeah, fuck it, bruh. Like, nigga, that fucking survival. EDD is done, right? People got to either go back to try and find a way of... No, but like real life EDD. There's no free money. So
yeah.
there's no free money EDD.
It's funny because you're seeing it with the world, bro. It's sad. Like, it's literally sad to see how motherfuckers work a couple months ago to now how you don't hear nothing about nothing going on forward. It's like, wait, what was all this?
And nobody's talking about it because they're also probably one of those individuals.
Right.
You feel me?
It's weird, bro. We live in a weird time right now because it's like
it's material. Everything's about material, how it looks. Like everything's not a facade, but it's like everything is about how it looks nowadays, bro.
But did you ask me a question or did you bring up a topic?
Bringing up a topic. In a sense, didn't ask a question. I was just gonna bring up the topic about how to change, but like, you know, everybody has to go back into really like survival. Like, how are you gonna survive without having to rely on, you know, the government's help or rely on, you know, free help per se. You know what I'm saying? How other people would look at it. I mean, EDD, it is something that, you know, if you didn't have, you know, saying a job, you wouldn't be able to get EDD. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I feel like what's gonna happen now with life? Because once that became the norm, when I look on Indeed for jobs, you know what I'm saying? I'm always actively looking at jobs. Bro, 95% of these, not 95, a high percent of these jobs are fucking saying remote. And I'm like, damn, like, I ain't never seen remote jobs. Like, it just be like regular ass jobs. Remote, work from home. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's crazy is our society is pushed to that. Like, we've pushed to the remote. And I feel like I'm one of them as well, where I remember back when I was in my job and they tried to get me from being remote to going back in the office. I was pushing the remote because I was doing my job tenfold. You feel me? Like, it was getting done while I was at home on my own schedule at that point, making sure everything, you know what I mean, handling my own business.
Right.
And I feel like society pushed that to where it was like how you're saying, how are people going to survive? The Civil War shit is real. You know what I mean? Like, no, not Civil War, but like this, the power of the people, it is real. And I'm seeing it a lot that these last couple years. Granted, you could say that we're still making progress, but what I'm noticing is that it's real, bro.
You know what the Civil War was about?
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I said Civil War, just meant power of the people, but how the world is where it's going. Say power to the people. How the world is going, bro. I do see a Civil War going. If we're getting that deep with it, like, bro, it's gonna get crazy to where the people are gonna turn against the higher powers, and then shit's gonna go crazy. I don't want to speak that into existence because I know words have power, but it's like I hope it never gets to that. But I just know that, like I said, our voices are, if we all come together into one, there's no stopping us, bro. You know what I mean?
But everybody has to, I mean, we got to find that topic. I mean, I was just watching a movie the other day, bro, with Ludacris. Ludacris is in the movie. He just adopted this child. I forget what the name of the movie was. I'm gonna remember as soon as this podcast is over. But Ludacris, you know, he went and adopted this, you know, this child that had a crazy background. But the background that the child went through was the Nazi. You know, when they have the little swastika, that logo. Mm-hmm. That I don't know how to describe the logo, but
Nazi sign.
The Nazi sign. It is Nazi sign, right?
Yeah.
So kid, you know what I'm saying, grew up in that type of background. Of course, you know, he's a white kid, you know, goes up like that. But that's their society. And they would have their meetings, and their meetings, it would just be 5 people. He's like, we're all we got. You know, this is all we got to do. We're all we got. Da-da-da. And they would, you know, they would get mad in their, you know, areas. Of course, they hated type of individuals. But Ludacris, you know what I'm saying, noticed that was his background. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, this and the third. Not Ludacris, but the role that it was playing. And it was based on a true story. And what I'm getting to at the end of the day is, like you said about the civil, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Ludacris playing that black man in the role to go and adopt this white child at the age that he was, which was like, I think it was like 15, 16 years old. And at the age you're 18, you're pretty much like, you're a free man already. But you know what I'm saying? You still want to be able to, like, you know, attach and be with that individual. Right. And what I learned from that, and it's a whole bigger story. Everybody, you should go check it out. It's on Amazon Prime. Type in Ludacris, you'll find it. But I learned from that, it's like that child didn't want to change. He wanted to stick to his background. He wanted to stick to his roots. He wanted to stick to all that he knew, which was the Nazi upbringing, the white supremacists, things like that. But he had to realize, you know, that's not the right way of living. And what I don't want to give it all away because there's details and what
you tell the story. No, I just seen Spider-Man, bro. We can get into Spider-Man if you want to get into another different movie.
But you spoke on civil. I'm like, at the end of the day, that was a civil dispute that it had to be able to get resolved, bro. Like, that was a whole household that they both had to be able to live in. And for me personally, I cried in that shit, bro. Becky vouched for this shit, bro. I had to shed a tear because, like, my dad was adopted, so like when he adopted him, it's like you seen, like, you know, it's a whole full circle story. So it's like when you see individuals that grow up in different backgrounds, you still want to be able to understand it, but sometimes you really fucking don't. Sometimes you really don't.
Yeah, you were right. I like that. But you're talking about how the world is changing every day too?
Go ahead and bring up Spider-Man.
No. I was going to say, like, it takes it back to how people are thinking of these NFT things. This episode is brought to you by 209 Good Leaf. Ooh-wee, I'm smoking today, JG. This is some gas sizzle.
Even to you, Jay Jones, to come to the set and not bring me no weed.
Man, bro, you already know we have a solution. Just hit the ladies down at 209.
209?
209 Good Leaf.
Oh, the ladies at 209 Good Leaf.
Man.
I did hear about that, honestly.
They'll have it here in T-minus no time.
They did say 30 minutes or less. We got you for the express.
You better hurry up, because I'm rolling up.
Hold on, I got the menu.
Episode's about to start.
Oh, they actually got a good amount of flour here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Go
hold on. Wait. Hey, man. Bam. Tell them about that. We're just going to sit here and wait. Now I wasn't lying to you, was I, boy? I wasn't lying to you, now was I?
Bro,
at the
that
end of-
wasn't a
she
wait.
was nice. She was really nice too at the end of the day. But like I said, bro, got me 2 ace, about 27 minutes.
Wow.
Beat it yourself. You can't
Can't.
beat that.
That's insane. Hey, I said T-minus no time. They did it literally in no time. Shout out to 09. Like NFTs, like the world is talking like, and there's a portion, a very small portion of people that are saying that they're great, and there's a whole lot of people that are saying that it's a scam. What is it? I don't trust it. This, that, and the third, right? What I'm learning with the whole NFT thing is that if we try to say, hey, this isn't normal, or what is this, like, it's not right. If you think about it, we're really thinking like our parents did back in the late 90s, early 2000s when the internet started getting big. When you were able to first start to throw an email, you know what I mean? Like, no, I can't send a message without being there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. And now that we're getting older and now we're getting the place of, are we gonna be like our parents and say this isn't normal, or like this isn't how it's supposed to be? Or when I'm referring back to NFTs, or are we gonna get on board with it and start learning it and being like, hey, this might be the fucking future. You know what I mean? But no, it just got me into how you were saying how shit revolves and all that shit.
I'm gonna be on the 10, bro. That is gonna be the future. Who doesn't gravitate towards that? Yeah, they are late. Like for me personally, I don't fucking got an NFT. We do got a shout out Murph. Murph got an NFT. But at the end of the day, it's like,
I mean, I just don't know too much about it to buy an NFT or throw money at an NFT. Like, that's when, like, you gotta do research when it comes to that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this last year, 2020 going into 2021, like, I was learning about stocks and definitely getting into the crypto and just starting to do my groundwork to what it was that I was gonna be investing in. You get what I mean? And same with NFTs. Bro, there's a whole lot of shit coins in crypto, just as there's a whole lot of shit NFTs that people are out here, like they said, scamming and making money and doing all that shit. So if you're gonna throw money at it, like I said, it's the future, but at least know what you're throwing at. You know what I mean? Like, do your research to the point where it's like, hey, if I'm gonna invest my time, my hard worked money into something, at least let me know what I'm doing it. Not be just because everybody else is saying to do it. Because that's the scary part too. All these influencers, bro, they're literally, give them a certain amount of piece of change, and bro, they're going to promote something whether if it's good or bad. And people listen. So, you know what I'm saying? Do the research. But back to what you were saying.
no, you're right. I mean, I don't know too much about the NFT space, but at the end of the day, yeah, do your research. Even with the crypto space, people always say that's going to be the new wave. That's, in a sense, it's more of a norm than NFTs. People know that crypto is fucking, it's there. It's just like you can't just grab it. It's on your phone or your computer. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, right now, what you're saying right now, what you're saying right now in 2022 is like, that shit's gonna be the efficiency and the norm moving forward. Right. So it's not. I mean, of course, all we can do is bring it to individuals' attention. Everybody find their space, but like it's gonna be an existing platform that's gonna be, you know, a real currency that everybody can like grow from, like really absorb from, or what's the word I'm looking for? Just really like fucking be a part of. You feel me?
Right. Me and you were talking off air a little bit, and just the cool things about NFTs is like it's not just a picture of an ape that you're buying. Like those might be, but there are NFTs that have incentives. Like you buy this NFT, you can get into 3 free concerts, or you buy this NFT, you're able to get 3 free.
Yep.
Shout out Steve Spiffler, bro. I just seen it right before I walked in this thing, bro. Shout out Steve Spiffler. He just dropped the NFT where you're able to buy. If you buy the NFT, you're able to get like 3 free beats produced by him, and be able to do shit like that. So like things like that come with NFTs.
So you still have an artwork that appreciates in value potentially, but you also get accessible, you know,
right. The incentives,
right?
Incentives, and it's crazy because it makes me think like, bro, tickets, wristbands for VIP, whatnot. All this shit is eventually, in my opinion, might be NFTs.
Well, that's ways to make people want to buy it now. And if you can establish, okay, you buy my NFT. Let's say Blown Smoke has an NFT. You have access to all of our events moving forward. Let's just say that. You know, so we only have 10 of them. So that's 10 people that has access. Bam. So at the end of the day, that's cool. Now we put out another NFT 3 months later. People seen the event that happened later, like, oh, fuck, that was lit. All I had to do is buy an NFT. Right. People are going to keep buying those NFTs because you're going to keep putting those events that came with those incentives. And more and more.
Yeah, right. What I'm learning is when the stock raises, you can sell it. If you don't want it, if you don't see yourself going to a BSP event, here give it to the next person that will do it.
Literally, you know what I'm
make
saying?
money while you're doing it. That's crazy.
And that's the thing about
future,
bro.
bro.
But that's the thing about the NFTs
That's
is
the
that
future.
when you buy it and you sell it, you make money off that sale. And if once they sell it, you make money off their sale. Not like, a high percentage, but you make a percentage off each time.
If you hold. Or like meaning because everybody else has it, it's building that stock, is what you're saying?
No, they said literally if like somebody buys our Blowing Smoke NFT, let's just say, shout out Becky. Becky bought the NFT and she sold it to, let's just say, Nick, and just say Nick wanted to sell it to the next person. Becky's still making a percentage off of each time it gets sold. That's lit. And she was you feel me? And that's one thing I didn't realize about the NFTs. I don't know what the margin is on that, but I did hear that that's how it works.
It's a very great margin.
Yeah.
Very great.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
Say that.
As I'm saying, it's just knowing which one you're buying into.
Say that.
There's long term, short terms, and things like that as well. It's just you got to know the game that you get into. You speak on Aaron Rodgers just a little bit.
I don't want to fucking hear this shit, Jonah. You about to make me walk.
Bro, we both made it.
I don't want to hear about the Cowboys, though.
But both our teams are in the playoffs. Can we get a round of applause for that? That's fucking crazy. The Raiders made it to the fucking playoffs. Y'all deserve a round of applause for that. Y'all had a hell of a season, bro. Lost your fucking coach. Lost one of a star receiver. Man, you guys have had a roller coaster, and you made
Jonah,
it.
I swear you about to make me walk out this podcast, bro.
Because you know it's coming, but boy, we in this fucking playoffs, boy. Hey, Cowboys about to go up. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks in the Super Bowl predictions right now.
You're not getting past the fucking
predictions
Niners.
Right? What?
You're not getting past the Niners at all.
Oh, SF Niner Whiner fans, I'm ready for y'all motherfuckers after this shit. Because this is going to be aired.
Don't you have a bed with Shorty B. Shadow?
Yes, I do. I do have a bed with Shorty B. Shadow, but will be aired after the game, so either you're going to see me bloating,
this will be aired,
or you're going to see me poting, and I don't want to be poting, bro, because you feel me, we going to go up, we're going to have a great time Sunday. If you're a Niner fan, my homies is Niner fans, so you already know we're going to have a barbecue, do something. We got to do something, bro. This is going to be epic. Make sure y'all tap in with me when the Cowboys win. All my Cowboy fans, we going up. We in the playoffs again. We getting past the first round. I don't give a fuck what they say.
Cowboys gonna lose.
No, we're not, bro. No, we're not. That's fucking crazy, bro. If we lose to the Niners, I'm gonna be sick.
I don't even want to say who we play. Broncos?
No, Bengals.
Bengals? Yeah, somebody with a B. Bengals. I mean, they had a good year.
Right, they did.
And y'all, I don't know, man.
Can we get playoffs predictions? You want to do that AFC real quick?
I don't know. Hell no.
I can pull it up for you if you want to.
Oh yeah, because I don't know them.
Yeah, no. So I know it's going to be. So let's start with you. Raiders versus Bengals. Who you got?
Got to Raiders all day. Got to. God damn, that's gonna be a fucking crazy day. All right.
Bills versus Patriots.
Pats.
Pats?
Got to go with the Pats.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be a great game. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to give it to. I would love to give it to the Pats.
Josh Allen go crazy though.
Yeah, Bills. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it depends what Bills you get, because every time they play each other, Pats always seem to be on top. But I don't know. I think Bills might take them in the playoffs, bro. They deserve it this year. Titans are already advanced. Chiefs and Steelers.
Chiefs and the Steelers. Fuck. How'd they line that up?
Ben Roethlisberger. Possibly his last game ever as a Steeler. I plead the fifth on that one.
I plead the fifth.
It's his last game as a Steeler. I don't think the Chiefs deserve it. They're talking about Chiefs are back and all this shit. I don't think the Chiefs deserve it this year.
But Ben's not finna win a fucking Super Bowl?
Right. But it's Ben's last year. Let him at least go to the AFC Championship game.
For what?
I mean, it's Ben's last year, bro. Let him at least go out with some glory. I don't see the Titans. I don't know, bro.
Is it the Titans or the Chiefs?
It's the Chiefs versus Steelers, but the Titans, if the Steelers advance, it'd be Titans versus
Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not the NFC Championship game either. That would be the semifinals.
I'll say the Chiefs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think Chiefs deserve it this year. I'm going to take Steelers, Bills, and Bengals in the AFC side.
Steelers, Bills, Bengals. You went opposite of everything I said.
Yep.
Well, I mean, one of us got to win. All right. That's all Saturday.
Well, games? Just because Sunday, yeah, that Saturday, yes, I think AFC Saturday, but that's just because like I said, with the Chiefs especially, they've had a up and down year. They're saying that in the back of the year, the Chiefs were back, but I don't believe it. I think that people aren't scared of Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill and all them like they used to be. So I think that the Steelers got a chance this week.
Bro, you know who ain't shit? Ezekiel Elliott. Bro, that nigga ain't shit, bro.
So you want to go to the NFC? Okay. So, oh my God, I'm dropping blunts. We got...
This thing you dropped the blunt is Bones from a Podcast. Y'all know what that means.
Chill. We got Bucks and Eagles. Who you taking?
Oh, fuck. They ain't got AB. Yeah, Eagles.
What? You're crazy. You're sick right now.
I said they ain't got AB. Oh, yeah, they fucked.
You're sick.
They
Let's talk
fucked.
about the AB situation. Like, we haven't talked about it with the people.
You don't remember to go back to
Yeah,
this?
of course. I got it right here.
All right.
AB wrong? Is he? How you feel about it?
I mean, he could have handled it better. Don't get me wrong. Like, I get the way he went about it was the way he went about it. But personally, I feel like he could have handled it differently. But it's here nor there. My opinion ain't valid. That nigga worth millions, bro. Shit. What you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm broke. I would have handled it the broke way, I guess.
From what I listened to on the Full Send podcast, the first interview he did, I feel like it was a miscommunication where the coach was kind of just fed up with the ordeal and was like, get the fuck out of here. He took it personal. Again, y'all remember what I said about taking shit personal. You can't take this life shit personal. He took it personal. What? Who you talking to? Woo, woo, woo. Took it, did what he did. You know what I mean?
Do that. Get it. You know what I'm saying? But don't do it on fucking national television.
Right, and he was excited that everybody was cheering for him and stuff. I'm like, oh, AB, that's not it, coach.
Then this nigga went on a press run.
Press run?
He went on a press run.
He did. He technically did.
And I'm not
He dropped
downplaying.
the
I just
music
would
video.
have. I would have handled it differently. I just wouldn't did it all out on the field. I would have maybe lashed out maybe in the locker room or maybe lashed out individually to the coach. I don't know. Right. But like I just want to. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, like I would at least held it in. Like, bro, we're about to make the playoffs right now.
Cause he wasn't like once you're mad, I get it. But like he wasn't mad. He was like jumping for joy, like getting trying to get everybody hype.
Right. And then another thing that I was hearing too was his in his incentives for the year, like his accolades. Like if he were to hit so many catches or yards, he would get a bonus.
Yeah. And
I heard that they were playing with him with that, but then it ended up nothing to be with that. He talked about an injury or whatnot. Maybe it might have been paperwork or maybe not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
seen a video with Tom Brady taking care of Gronk on his last catch.
And then then you compare that to Odell when he was with Baker Mayfield. It's like he ain't getting no love. It's like that shit really do exist if you could look at those three different situations.
Politics
right
and
there.
everything, bro. We're learning that too. You feel me? In any industry.
I thought you was talking about sports betting in Nevada, but I see, okay, all right. I see you. That's behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
But but really though, at the end of the day, bruh, like it's shit. Like it's really me personally is how you handle. Like it's learning lesson and everything. He might go to sleep every night thinking like at the end of the day, I did what I did, own up to it. I did what I did. Like, bro, what the fuck I'm tripping off of? Mm-hmm. But then at the end of the day, it's still other individuals. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna get a job.
AB young.
He gonna get a job.
He young and healthy as fuck.
Cowboys will pick him up.
Young and healthy as fuck.
Watch, they might pick him up before this video drop. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, no, you know who is gonna pick him up, though, is the Raiders. We need him.
Real shit. Like, y'all would be some dumb motherfuckers to pick him up.
Raiders. I'm not
y'all about to get dogged by the Bengals, bro. Chase, Jamar Chase.
If we didn't do what we did at this point in time, we're playoff potential. If we didn't do what we did right now, bro, more than likely, I probably wouldn't be a Raider fan going into next year.
Oh, you're one of those?
Bro, I've been a Raider fan all my life, bro, but they're not even in the Oakland. I'm an Oakland Raider fan.
Bro,
I'm an Oakland Raider fan.
I always said we're getting the next trophy before the Niners get the trophy, and this is going to prove it. We're dogging them on Sunday.
You're not getting the trophy this year. How much you in the bet?
Oh, we'll talk about that later because he's just acting up because the camera's on. We'll just see that.
Talking. Hey, I do have a question for you though. Never wrote this one down. Hey, how do you feel about actually no, not even how you feel. Do you notice a quality difference in an item when they first come out versus when they're years established in? So what I'm saying is, I bought a pair of Uggs, and my girl Becky, she's you know what I'm saying.
Did you say Uggs?
Yeah, nigga.
Okay, are we talking about like the boots? Or are we talking about the slides? What's up, Mike? How you doing?
Mike Taylor.
Good.
Yes, sir.
But you said Uggs?
Yeah, Uggs.
Like, are we talking about the boots or the slip-ons?
I got slip-ons. So I was gonna say, so you know when they first came out with the Uggs back in the day, everybody was pretty much our age in high school.
First generation Uggs.
You feel me?
Okay.
Materials there. Everybody was wearing them in the wintertime. You felt it. You felt it on the inside. It lasted. You feel me? Things like that, right?
Right.
So me personally,
I get where you're going.
I got some Uggs right now. Like I said, I'm a newcomer in this shit. I ain't got like Uggs years in. Shout out my girl. She put me on. You need some better than Target. You feel me? Shout out Becky. So she put me on a couple years ago. And years on. I've had different types. But then like she always be looking at my Uggs like, damn, like why your Uggs be looking like, like fucked up? Like you be fucking your shit up. I'm like, damn, I ain't fucking my shit up. I'll just be walking. You feel me? So
yours is creasing inside, inwards.
I got the seams popping out. Like, I got to get my shit re-threaded. You feel me? Like, that type shit.
Can you do shit like that?
I mean, you probably send it to Uggs, but at that point, I'll probably just buy a new pair.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, have you ever noticed a quality difference? Like, when you start out with a company and you notice, not just any company, have you noticed a quality difference or even a taste difference in, like, even, like, Fruity Pebbles years on to now? Or, you ever notice how the quality difference changes?
I'm going to give you... my opinion, the best example, restaurants.
Talk about it.
When you see a restaurant come out first year, every plate, every service, every here you go, nice to meet you, open the door, every little thing is checked off the list.
Yeah.
2 to 3 years, 4 to 5, and then I'm just giving y'all what I've experienced in my city especially, and I love my city, but it's just what seems to happen. You see the lack of focus when it comes to the quality of food, when it comes to the quality of service. You see that it's just the tastes aren't there. It's just like, the first time was way better than the second. You know what I mean?
Bro, just take the restaurant so everybody
just
can not
restaurants.
go.
Yeah, I'm just saying restaurants in general. I'm not saying a restaurant. No, I'm not going to do that. But I've just realized that restaurants do that all the time, bro. You know what I mean? When you first go and they first open and you catch them early, it's going to be fire. But then you just see the new cooks are in the kitchen or something like that. Yeah, it's like, no, bro. It just changes the whole vibe.
I mean, that's what makes it, though. Like, we all have our restaurants. Even like Garlic Brothers. We like to go at certain times because we know the people that's in there sometimes don't be able to take care of us type thing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's other restaurants, you know what I'm saying, that don't have cooks that's going to be able to fulfill their customers. I hate the motherfucking restaurants that you go to that literally the customer is right is out the picture. I hate people that you got the people that work there that literally you're working there and you still want to defend when somebody's telling you like that you did something wrong. Like, hey, bro, I didn't order a steak. I wanted literally a crispy chicken. Well, why didn't you make it clear? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Ain't no make clear. I ordered a crispy chicken, bro. Like, just give me the crispy chicken. Like,
we've had some experience with JG and then some services.
Man, and I be trying to make shit clear. I be in and out. I be in like random ass shit. I'm like, brother, here we go again. I'm like, bruh.
Why does it always happen to you, bro?
Bro, I'm at Popeyes and remember I just text you the other day,
what happened?
Bruh?
Tell me what happened. Cause you didn't give me the full story.
Bruh, fuck Popeyes on Pacific Avenue in Stockton, California, 110%, bruh, real life. Because this is the second time I did it. They have a third.
He's going to Cane's next time.
Real life, first time. You fool me, jokes on me. Fool me twice, bro. Come on now, like literally, you asking for some repercussions at this point, bro.
What'd you do, Popeyes?
Ain't no third time, bro. Like what the fuck? So this second time is really what pissed me off, bro. I slide to these things with my girl because I'm starving. I'm like, Becky, let's go get some food. I'm like, let's go get some food for you, run to the day. And we go get this 5-piece chicken tender and we pull up the app. And you know when you get the app, they give you the discounts. They're like, all right, bam, you got the little deal. So it said you got a 5-piece.
What app are you talking about? I don't know about this app.
A Popeyes app. Like, okay. I'm at Popeyes.
Oh, so you got redeem your points type of deal.
So I'm at Popeyes
Gotcha.
and I'm trying to buy a 5-piece, a chicken tender
Gotcha.
with a French fry. Of course, it comes with a biscuit, but a drink. It comes with a drink, nigga. That's all I want. Long story short, I get to the window. I order the shit. She like show me the number on the coupon, the words or whatever the fuck. Ain't no goddamn words. I'm clicking it. It ain't no fucking words. So she's like, oh, well, we can't help you. Long story short, keep in mind, guys, when I looked at this shit, it said $6.99. So I'm thinking, when I pay for it, something like $8.23, you know what I'm saying, $7.95, something like that. You feel me?
At least $10 a person is what I'm thinking every time I go out.
I'm getting one meal because I just needed this time. We getting this snack time. We just snacking. We ain't, you feel me? So look, I get there, right? This is what the coupon says. It says fucking $7.99. Bruh, she says, oh, but you can't use it. We're like, whatever, don't trip. She rings at the thing, she's like, $16.48. I'm like, what the fuck? Becky like, fuck it, I don't care. She's hungry as shit. She's like, fuck it, let's just pay it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. We give her the card, she pays the shit.
Shout out, Becky.
Bruh, shout the fuck out, Becky. But check this out. They give us the food, bro. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm hungry as hell. We both hungry, bruh. Bruh, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm in a drive-thru. Nothing's going on. I'm like, looking to flip it open. All right, cool. Yeah, bam. We got the chicken, bam. We got the biscuit, bam. Oh, she give us a drink, bam. We leave, right? Bam. Keep in mind, look, so we leave on the street, going on the street, we're on Pacific, banging out, going down Pacific, going towards Ben Hope, all right? So, nigga, we open the thing up, I'm in the middle lane, bruh, and I look at this shit, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Nigga, I don't even got a motherfucking French fry, bruh.
It's me.
Nigga, they gave me a macaroni and cheese in a bowl, bruh. They gave me a macaroni and cheese in a bowl for $16.90-something, and I was supposed to go out of there with like no more than $8.
Get your biscuit?
Bruh, yeah, that biscuit, but they didn't give me no honey. They said there was no honey. Bruh, they said there was no honey. It was like something else they didn't have either, bruh. Fuck Popeyes on Pacific, and that's 110%, bruh. Y'all got me fucked up, bruh.
I ain't gonna lie, every time I go there, there's always something wrong with my order. I'm gonna be completely honest.
If it's not Popeyes, it's Wendy's taking so fucking long in Stockton, bruh. Northside Wendy's, get y'all shit together, bruh. Y'all taking 20 minutes with 5 cars? It's not rocket science, dumbass. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not fucking rocket science, bro. That shit really be pissing me off.
Would you be a drive-through?
Look at this right now. You think I really? No, fuck no. Hell
you have
no.
No patience for nobody.
I'm 3 hours in.
What if someone was telling you the same order that you give them? How would you feel? Would you feel overwhelmed, or would you be able to take it?
Say it one more time.
If you were behind the earphone or right in front of you and you give them the order,
yep.
How you would express yourself to that order, but you being on the opposite side, how would you take it? Would you be overwhelmed?
So check me out. When I go to restaurants, I'm yes ma'am, yes sir.
Okay.
Every time in the drive-thru.
You have your polite, your etiquette.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially in the drive-thru. You see in the movies when they be spitting people's shit, rubbing their ass with the bun. I'm not going through that.
You know they have the camera now too, especially. They can see who's in it.
On the inside where they make the food?
No, like Starbucks is have that pop-up screen and they can see you.
Like see me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm always cool. How you doing, sir? I'm hella cool,
Talk straight to the mic, like, how you doing, sir?
Yep. Yeah. I'm prompt as
it's
a bitch.
It's JG from Blowing Smoke Podcast.
Hell no. Hell no.
Not yet.
Hell no. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how's your... I ain't like that, but I'm cool with the people. But when they, bruh, 5 cars in and I'm in line for 20 minutes at Wendy's, like, this is not in and out. Y'all got it fucked up. You feel me? Like, that shit gots to go.
Right.
Gots to go.
Oh, but I want to speak on workers a little bit, staying on that topic, like being a worker. Bro, Biden's law of the workspace.
Being a worker.
Are
we all workers in life?
I mean, it depends what you work for.
Don't we all serve a purpose?
That's true. We do. So you work. We wake up to grind. But Biden's workspace, you know how he put in the petition or whatever it's called to be all companies over 100 workers must have the vaccine?
Yeah.
That didn't pass today. Yes. So the Supreme Court rejected that workspace. But my question to you is, how would the world have been if that would have passed? How would you think that shit would have happened? Now when we talk about Civil War shit, bro, that's where I think the button have been pushed. Like, people over 100, like, wait, that's a lot of companies, bro. A lot of people don't have this vaccine, so it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? I don't even want to talk too much about the vaccine part of it, because I know YouTube is, and they trip and what they got to do and taking it censored on the bullshit they have in their analytics or what the fuck they call it, but how would you feel if that shit passed, bro? What would happen?
I mean, honestly, I don't want to talk about it too much, though, because I'm not with the politics.
The politics?
I don't want to talk about it too much, bro, because I'm not with the politics, honestly.
I feel it.
I really don't.
Becky, what time are we at?
50 minutes. I got my glasses on. I can see.
Okay.
I can see.
You are clear eyes, sky to the fly to the sky.
I can see.
I can't see shit.
Y'all on YouTube can't see JG with the glasses though. Crystal clear. I can see you though. Hey, let me see some. Oh, you wanna?
You got your tray on the thing. I kind of want to do something fly with this shit. You want to try a little competition with this or what?
Nigga, what? Tryna, what you talking about, bro?
I mean, not a competition.
What you talking about, bro?
I mean, because we ain't gonna roll the same weed or same type of raps or anything like that. The people know that you handle your shit differently when it comes to the rolling. Tell them how you roll your weed, bro.
I roll my weed like a real man should. That's how you roll your weed.
I mean, I roll it with a backwood.
Mr.
What rap do you roll your weed with? That should have been the question.
We roll it with the gravel leaves, bro. I got my fonts right here, bro. You see the
Okay.
vibe? I be putting four ounces in this thing every time I be smoking, y'all. Y'all see the vibe? Look,
You get the fuck out of here.
Look. I be doing this. Me and Jonah be in the LA like this. Whoa.
Nah, I ain't doing none of that.
Oh, me and Jonah, this is a leaf here. This is leaf.
If you smoke that whole thing, bro, I feel like you're having a heart attack.
Bruh, like, how can I compare this to me? Like,
You think that's healthier than a backwood, if we're being completely honest?
let's see the vibe. It covered my face, right, yo? What do you mean? It's healthier than a backwood?
Yeah.
This is an actual leaf. Like, look, this is a stem. What are you smoking?
Fake wrap, I guess.
Look, this is a stem. This came off the. That's off the.
All natural leaf wrapper. That's what I'm smoking on.
La smoker right here, boy. This is from the Jamaica.
All right, so let's do something. Let's break down the weed right now. Let's continue to have a little conversation. But when it's time to roll, let's see how long it takes us to roll the weed. Or we can start by the whole process. What you think?
What you talking about? So you want to roll?
I say start.
All right, well, you already broken down.
Okay,
Ricky Gonzalez,
no,
bro.
I ain't break down yet. We can start it right now. So start breaking down the weed. See how long the whole process is of rolling the blunt takes.
Okay.
And then in that process, we'll explain to the people how we roll our own blunts.
All right, let's talk.
You like that?
All right, you started off then.
Fuck it. All right, well, let's
What's the competition?
No, there's no competition. Because like I said, because it can't be right. If you're not rolling a backwood or I'm not rolling a guava leaf, then there really is no competition because it's two different ways.
So what's the point of that?
Just to see how long each one of us takes.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? How long did it take JG to roll a blunt?
All right, go ahead.
All right. This episode is brought to you by Cold One.
It's blowing smoke. Yes, sir. What about this thing? Jay, come on now, bro. Bro, you didn't even touch your cold one?
No way.
Come on now, bro. Do that. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
9.5 pH alkaline purified water? That's some high quality H2O. So we'll start the time right now?
Yeah.
All right, starting now.
So
See if you want to pop it up on the screen for the people. But speaking on guava leaves, is there a special way to roll that shit, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Like, how do you roll that shit, bro? Because, I mean, you have a raw paper there as well. So, are you just doing straight guava?
No, I do the guava with the raw paper or with a joint. You feel me? So I just put it on there. You break it down. Most important thing when you break these leaves down, bro, when you got these things,
Talk to me.
And you try to do it, you want to try and at least try and make it look like the representation of what the paper originally looks like, or whatever you're filling it with. If you're not using it, you want it to look originally like, you know what I'm saying, like a swisher, like a joint, like a backwood. Because as you've seen, like I shown y'all, that was a whole ass leaf.
So you cut it out, your little piece of a joint form.
That's my dog.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. Now with these ones, they got little ones that be like lighter and darker than the other ones. If you want to get that harsher hit, you know what I'm saying, you get that darker span of that leaf. You know what I'm saying, that one that's a little bit darker.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, like I like the lighter ones with a little mix of the dark. Shout out my niggas. My niggas be smoking with the dark ones, and that should be hitting.
So that's like a dark Russian cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darker tobacco.
When you got that darker leaf, they be hitting for surely.
Ooh, that's a straight head high, guys. I'm telling you that right now, though.
Yeah, you know, you smoked them with us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's, But I like how you're describing it, bro, because, I mean, that's real professional. It's a profession to roll in. That's what I've always explained to people. It's like, you don't just roll weed, bro. You got to have a process to really roll in your weed. You know what I mean? Even from the breaking down part. I remember I learned from this guy back in the day when I would come over his crib and I was watching him roll his weed. Like, I was a youngster in the game. He was over here already dipping in. And he was making his little ball type things with his nugs and stuff. I'm like, what you doing with that shit, bro? Like, why you doing that?
Shout out 7 Leaves allowing me to do that, because my street weed that I be getting.
He said street weed. Backyard boogie.
The backyard boogie. That shit don't always be adding up like this, bruh. So you feel me?
I feel you.
Shout out 7 Leaves. Moving forward, I'm glad I got my pack I need.
Facts. No, that's a good thing to highlight, because I've realized that when you buy weed at dispensaries and shit, you get your 3.5s worth for sure.
Say that.
For sure.
But that's a gist. Just to sum it up, because I wanted people to hear about what you got going on too. I get the raw paper just like this.
But what is the meaning behind how you break down your weed too?
The meaning behind it, I break down because like I said, I try to make little pebbles, like you said, like little beads. They look like little BBs. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out 7 Leaves. Like, goddamn, this is what I want right here. But it just for me, it hits better. It rolls better. It's like more on a consistent basis. I don't like that when you grind it up and you try to smoke it in a blunt, or you grind it up and you try to smoke it in the backwood. You got Scooby snacks. You got little pieces of weed going into your mouth. And you got to you feel me? Nobody want to deal with all that. You feel me?
Yeah, so the biggest thing about what I've learned about the grinding it down part in a blunt is that it doesn't hit right. It runs. Yep. You get what I mean? It's like they roll too tight because it's so compact. But with how you do it, it gets airflow. Right? It's airflow through the blunt, because that's what really matters. If you want to smoke a good blunt, there needs to be airflow through it to hit right.
This is true. The way I can describe that is like when you plant in a garden and you want to be able to plant a plant. When you plant that plant, you don't just put it in the dirt. You put some rocks around it and you plant that dirt around it. With the rocks in this, it'll be the weed. The dirt around it is going to be that wrap. And then when you light it, when you pretty much will be you watering it, it's going to flow right on in. You feel me? And that's how I roll my joints. You feel me? It just, try to flow. Don't get me wrong, Jay Jonah, when it come down to them backwoods though, that nigga's a wizard with that shit. Yeah, so if you could, I had
to dissect this one I'm dealing with right now.
Uh-oh.
You guys know. Oh no! Look at her already. We got a holder. See, I'm not gonna even use this one.
No, use it. No, show him what to do.
Nah, cause luckily I got more over here. I'm gonna bring her back, but. One thing about when it comes to unpeeling these backwoods, I used to, when I first started, use my nail or try to get it off, just thumb her. Literally, thumb her. When it comes to unraveling, just thumb her up. She'll eventually come up, lick her down a little bit, and just keep thumbing her. No need to add the nail involved and just keep it going like that. But let me get this shit going, because I need to get my paper going, because we over here on a time limit. I know what you're going to say. It took these motherfuckers 20 minutes to roll a blunt.
I'm slowing it down for you, bro. I'm low-key, bruh.
Nah, but it's definitely strategic when it comes to these backwoods. I got lazy rolling these, G. I ain't going to lie. Because you know me. I got my cigar roller ready to go. I don't want to have to deal with hand rolling.
So y'all hear that, right? Like, everybody knows a joint roller, okay? Everybody knows a joint roller, who smokes. But Jonah, what did he just say? He said that he has a cigar roller.
Right. It's just a bigger form of what a joint roller is.
Who the fuck are you, Lil Wayne?
Nah, I'm about convenience, bro. About convenience. If I'm going to smoke my blunt in a matter of 5 minutes compared to 15 minutes,
yep.
I'm going to do that, bro. You know what I mean? Because like I said, there's a profession to rolling these woods. And if you can see right now what I'm doing for my backwood rollers, I know I might cut her down or not, but if you guys could see right here, I split it right at the stems. The stems get cut, coot on each side. Some people have a problem to where they roll the blunt and then that they get to the end and it's not sticking, right? Slit your stems on each side. Let the paper fall on itself. You'll see why at the end. But let's get this shit going. Damn, I'm over here rolling.
Yeah, I'm done, bro. So
you done?
Spark up.
Already?
Call it a day. Podcast over. It's your boy JG, y'all.
It's gonna take me a minute to roll this blunt. I ain't gonna lie to you, motherfucker. Make sure you have your backwoods packed up, bro. For real. I motherfuckers that try to roll backwoods that it ain't. ain't packed up, or at least cut them down if they're not packed up enough. Like I might cut this one down a little bit. I ripped it already a little bit.
And to people that be gassing me, like I gotta, they be like, oh man, how come John don't smoke his joints? I got a bong, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing I gotta put out here, bro. I don't like smoking my roaches down. I don't like when my hands be smelling like burnt fucking, I don't know what the fuck it be smelling like. So what I do is
Is that the reason why you don't smoke your roaches, bro?
Yeah, I really, honest to God, nigga, if you smoke them roaches down, your whole face damn near fucking smells. Cause the smoke is just, it's not, you know what I'm saying? So I don't smoke, I don't do that cause of that. And I'm tired of my fingers fucking smelling and being all sticky and shit. So I save my roaches. Throw them in a bong, you feel me? I put them in a bong instead of packing a bowl. I just put the fucking the roach in there, which is, you know what I'm saying, like damn near fucking like 6 hits out that bitch, and I'll be fucking lit as a motherfucker. What's a dab? You feel me? At that point, what's a dab? That's a real nigga dab. That's a dab before dabs.
I get it. I mean, people would say that's some white boy shit for real, for real.
What, smoking the blunt in the bong?
Right.
Shit, nigga, paint me white, call me a white boy then. Shit, nigga, I'm gonna do that shit to the day I die until I stop smoking weed. No cap.
I like your reasoning behind it though, because that's true, bro. I mean, growing up now, there was a time in my life where I didn't give a fuck about it. You feel me? I was like, man, if I smell, oh fucking well. But now it's like, I'm like, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to walk in smelling like some straight gas.
Nah, but that's why
any environment, you know what I mean?
But the thing is, it's like I like how now I move. It's more appreciative. Like, yeah, not appreciative. It's more acceptance. I don't like how I smell, but it's like nobody looks at me like, oh, what's that smell? Like back in the day, it was like 22, 20 years old, 20 fucking 4. It used to be like, oh man, you smell. Like, bro, like, and I was still living on my own, taking care of my bills, but like, bro, I'm a grown ass man now. Like, yeah, if I smell, but it's like, I'm not coming to your house trying to disrespect by like literally smelling like marijuana. Like, it's not like I'm coming over here coked out. It's not like I'm over here shroomed out. It's not like not shroom is bad, but it's not like I'm over here like on meth. Like people be doing some down bad ass shit.
Shroom is bad and shroom is not bad.
No, I said light shroom is bad.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, shroom's not bad. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like some people can't compose themselves. You know what I'm saying? But like, I might smell like some chronic, but shit,
done.
Bruh, I'm already halfway through. I'm already, bruh.
You just started. I'm right behind you, Jack. I ain't gonna lie, there's a little slip for me fucking her up. But I'm gonna patch her up. We gonna get it right.
Shout out to the Jupiter Jack. Hey,
I gave some high tips on this.
I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Some very good tips on this shit.
This episode flew the fuck by.
It really did.
Like, I'm not gonna cap. Like, it flew by.
Hey, can I borrow some of them joints you got over there?
Are you about to teach the people something?
I mean, I'm quick patch up. Like I said, it's nothing crazy.
What's you doing the patch up for? For the people that only smoke, whatever they smoke?
There's no need to waste a whole backwood because you have a hole. Because if you try to spark it with the hole, it's not going to smoke.
Oh, I got a question for you.
Grab a joint and wrap her up.
Hey, how do you feel about when you see the signs at fast food restaurants where they advertise how much they're going to pay? Like, managers make $25, this, that, and the third. And then you look about, like, when you go about your job, you're like, God damn, like, motherfuckers at fast food restaurants is making more, if not the same amount as me, and I'm doing an abundance amount of work.
Right.
How you feel about that? What's your take about, like, fast food restaurants paying better than what corporate positions should be paying?
So I was in Texas, right? And you remember how they say everything in Texas, like you live, living expenses are smaller, but you don't make as much over there.
Okay.
I was at a gas station. I forgot. I at the top of my head right now. It's a world famous gas station. Big, huge gas station.
The red lighter.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called right now. I'm high. $35 an hour for a lead over there. And I'm like, what?
But cost of living over there is cheap.
Right. But I'm saying, like, just in general, like, $35 to be a lead at a gas station. I know some people that are making dub doing some way harder shit than that. You know what I mean? And it's like, what the hell? So I get to your point. Like, yeah, I'd be looking at, hold on, In-N-Out's about to start making $20, $25, $30 an hour. Like, wait a minute, I might have to consider that to be an actual occupation or a career choice.
Working at a gas station.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, it makes you just think about it.
No cap. That is no cap. I went to Oregon, bruh, and you see out here, we got to pump our own gas. You go to Oregon, Yeah, it's Oregon. And they pump your gas for you. As soon as you pull up, nigga, hop out if you want to, you going to jail. You getting a ticket. You can't pump your gas.
You getting a ticket? For real?
Yeah, I think something happened to you. Like, I don't think they're just like, I don't think they're like, oh, no, just go, you literally can't pump your gas. If you try to do it, that's a red flag type thing. I don't know. So, long story short, what I'm saying is, nigga, that's a job profession. Fuck it, they don't like me at 76. I gonna make 50K over here at Chevron.
Mm-hmm.
And all you gotta do is pump gas.
50K a year at Chevron and pump gas? I'm doing it.
Bro, I mean, I'm not doing it. Like, you feel me? That's the perspective I'm saying, though. Like, goddamn, you got motherfuckers getting bachelor degrees, and they making, 46 to 55 a year. And then you got buddy over here working in Timbuktu, pumping gas, that's making damn near that same thing, and might have a side job, racking in 100,000. You feel me? You feel me? So it's like, America, I just feel like at the end of the day, it's like it's up and down with what's really right. Like what's really right. I'm not saying no job is more beneficial than the other. Like I feel like teachers should be just as appreciated as like the higher ups in the White House. Like without the teachers, the White House wouldn't even be existing, honestly. But like that's here nor there, also, bro. Like it's a trip to me. How is that possible?
You know what's scary? Non-existent. I seen something on the Twitter today that referred to Waikiki Beach not being here in the next 20 to 30 years.
It's gonna be flooded?
It's basically, the water is gonna rise to ultimate light so that it's gonna be. They're adding sand like every month to Waikiki Beach right now.
Oh wow.
They're doing all that shit, bro.
Global warming.
Yeah, it's looking like there's gonna be no Waikiki Beach by 2100. For real. And that's scary. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's scary for those areas, but how does that help? How does that mess up like places like us, like America, where it doesn't like we don't have, or not America, we have snow. But how does that mess up California? Oh well, then that water has to go somewhere.
It's kind of just eventually gonna start flowing over. But before that time happens, bro, like it just makes me think like I ain't never been to Hawaii. You get what I mean? So it's like, I gotta go to Waikiki Beach and see that. Right? So, I mean, asking you right now, like, where would be some places you like to travel before literally the world ends, bro? Like, if we put it in that point.
Damn.
Right? I mean, if there's going to be no more Waikiki Beach, bro, like, where would you like to travel before the world ends?
Honestly, bro, somewhere in Europe, I haven't thought about specifically where. Somewhere in Europe, Russia. I'm going to go to Monaco. Moscow, something like that.
And spit my water on camera. That's crazy.
I want to go there, somewhere in Russia.
Moscow or Morocco?
I think it's Morocco. Monaco, Morocco. I think it's that's the one I'm talking about, though. Gotcha. I want to go there, somewhere in Europe. I think that watch it be in Europe. I don't know. It might be in Russia. Lord, give me strength. And then not first and foremost, but last but not least, fucking Africa, bro. That would probably be the place I don't come back. That's why I said last. Like, just go there and just not come back, because that's, what I'm saying, world, y'all seen 2012, right? You feel me? Like, Africa is where y'all got to be. You feel me? If y'all want to survive. So, that'd be my 3. That's just 3 for me. Oh, and space.
Really?
Yeah, think why not? Before I die? The fuck?
You'd go to space? Space takes forever, bro. You're like out there for years.
No, bro went out there in a day. Like from Virgin Mobile, from the dude that owns Virgin, nigga went out there and he built a fucking spaceship, went out there for 45 minutes. Like the nigga it took 2 hours. Like the trip for us to San Francisco, he went to space and back.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Jeff Bezos did the same thing, right?
Bruh, within a day. Within 8 hours. Within, feel me?
Right. The space is definitely on the list. I mean, if that's on the options, I'll definitely go to space.
Go out there, bro.
I want to go to Paris, bro. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Italy.
I don't even think they could just, you want to go to Paris, you want to go to Italy. Go ahead.
Turks and Caicos.
I didn't say Ireland.
Jesse said Croatia, right?
He did say Croatia.
Yeah, I was like something like that. I'll do fucking Philippines. I want to travel the world, bro. Like I said, I accomplished my goal in 2020 when I traveled, but now it's like I want to extend this shit. I want to take them 24-hour flights, but I promise you I'm getting business class. So I'm not taking those flights until I can afford business class.
Business is bigger than first?
Oh, I mean, it's the same thing. But, like, if I'm taking a 24-hour flight, I'm going to be able to lay out and enjoy myself, not just sitting like this for 24 hours.
I don't give a fuck. I'll save my money and use that shit as soon as I get over there.
Crazy, bro. That's a 24-hour
First and foremost,
flight.
I ain't doing no 24-hour. I ain't. New York's first I did. I think that was like 6 to 7. That's what I do. I did New York. I think I did Florida. I think that was like 6 to 7. That's it. That was the first.
That's long.
That was fucking long.
Imagine like 18. Right. G, you need to sit comfortably, bro.
You got me thinking though, but
it's worth it. It's worth to sit comfortable.
For like, all right, regular ticket, round trip. If you want to go for the 18 hours, let's just say, it's going to be $800 round trip for you to go from there to there round trip. Now you want to go be first class. That shit gonna cost you $13, nigga. Hell no.
I mean, bro, I want to sit. I'd rather be comfortable, enjoy myself, than be uncomfortable and regret should have just paid the extra couple $100 to get up there.
Fuck that. I'll be back cramp for 18 hours.
You're crazy. You're gonna be miserable when we
I say that now though, huh?
And I'm gonna be in business class. He's gonna be in the back, and then we're gonna both land, and you're gonna see the two different vibes of like, bro, you ready to enjoy yourself? I just want to lay down.
I'm to the hotel, nigga.
I just want to, J. Jonah, let me just go lay down, bro. Don't talk to me for an hour, bro.
Bro, you didn't sleep on a plane? Yep, that's Jonah.
I had a bed over there, bro. What you talking about?
That's no cap.
But we wrapping up, bro. It feels good to be back this year. Episode 2, first even of the season. What is the biggest challenge for you right now walking out of the door every morning?
Bettering myself. The biggest challenge is bettering myself. So it's not a lot of stuff, but like every day I wake up, I want to be able to like just know that I have to be able to. I want to listen more, I want to learn more, and I want to just. Those are my 2 L's I want to be able to turn into to real like what I'm saying, lessons I can learn from. Listen, learn, and just fucking. That's it, bro.
Right.
Every day, like, because that's what I feel like I didn't apply. I feel like I always thought that I had something that I could bring to the table. And I need to accept the fact that that's fine. You still do. But at the end of the day, in order to bring something else, you got to absorb or learn something new. So for me personally, that's what I'm trying to do moving forward. Understand other individuals, whomever it may be, and just apply, listen, and learn in those situations. Every day I would walk out of that house.
There you go.
Jonah, fuck. Hey, Jonah, what are some lessons that you try to... Yeah, what is yours, Jonah?
I love Blowing Smoke Podcast, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hope y'all at home enjoy it as much as we do, for real, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Oh, man, bro. For recently, bro, it's focus. Like, I have a desire for everything I want, but it's more so focusing every day to go and get it. And
nice.
when I walk out of the crib, I have I have moments where I lose that focus and I go and do something else and I see time is wasted and it's like, gotta get back to being focused. But it's like, it's not a problem, but it's also something that I've realized that it's like, hey, it's something that I do need to work on.
You're not the only one. Yeah. I have those moments. And people, shout out to the listeners. Everybody has to accept, but like, hey, let's talk about that, though.
Let's talk about it. Shout out C. Legal.
C. Lee! I've been using that a lot. I'm not going to cap. That shit just fits the script like a motherfucker.
So you ready to pour up the second glass?
Please don't trademark it, C. Lee. And if you do, bro, just like let me know.
La Pincoya, pour it up real quick before we sign out so we can get a cheers.
He said pour it up. We got a whole goddamn bottle that ain't been touched. And we get finna sign out. I told him like, Jonah, don't do another episode with us not being able to touch your bottle. Pause.
I'm just literally, that tolerance break we talked about in the Christmas episode, bro, I be getting so high now. I be trying to build it up back for y'all so I can actually sound literate when I come on this podcast and have a conversation, because if I didn't, I'd be over here stuttering like a motherfucker, high as a kite, not even listening to what this guy JG has to offer.
Nah, y'all seen the segments in the episodes. The only thing that's helping them through it is that Code One water.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Shout out Code One. Shout out 7 Leaf. Shout out 209 Good Leaf. That's first and foremost, bro. All 3 of them, bro. Y'all done came through in so many ways.
That's a fact.
Shout out to the subscription. I mean, the followers and the people who subscribe, not the subscriptions, because Eventually, that might happen. We gotta get that website cooking up on these days, Jay Jonah.
We'll see what the future has to offer, man. You already know it's the start of 2022. We're excited to be back. You already know we diving in this shit. It's gonna go quick, so get on board. Chugga chugga choo choo, bro. You already know we about to take.
Chugga choo choo.
We about to take sail.
Chugga chugga choo choo. Yes, sir. We about to stay, man. It's your boy JG.
Hell yeah, you already know it's Jay Jonah, bro.
Signing out. It's blowing smoke.
On your bitch.
Shoot.